embedded in my words. I had to get this off my chest. Monogamy, my biggest test. Yeah.
Threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh.
Hey guys, so if you want to know how I achieved these distressed waist length, well, more like thigh length faux locks, just keep on watching.
All right, hey guys, so this is me with just my hair combed out, nice and detangled. Then here I'm just going to show you how I did the braids underneath the locks. So each section, obviously I parted it, combed it out pretty well, and then I started off just doing a basic 3-strand braid. So that's what you see me doing. Alright, so then I would take the curly hair and I would line it up with 2 pieces of my natural hair. And like a feed-in braid, I would just go ahead and add it to the braid. Just keep on going almost to the ends of my hair. Because my hair was kind of blunt, I didn't really get to go all the way to the ends, but it's better to braid it as close to the ends as possible. This is my hair once I was finished braiding it. Y'all can see those parts are definitely what took me the longest. I was super proud of those. And obviously you want to be able to part your hair whatever way you want, so I'm just showing that. Period. So this is me showing how I wrap. So I take one piece of the spring twist, I pull it apart, and I use half of it. I used a crochet like latch hook type needle, put it through the base, and then pull just a small piece of one of the ends through to the other side. So obviously it looks like I pulled through half, but I made it shorter. From there, you hold down that piece that you left and just start wrapping to get kind of the distressed look, which I think everybody kind of uses when they do butterfly locks. You want to just stick your thumb through the piece of hair as you're wrapping, and I'm going to show it a little bit closer in just a second. So when you get to those really thin ends, you want to make sure that you wrap those really tightly, because that's what keeps the lock from coming out. Basically the exact same thing that I did at the base, I do that once I get about halfway down, because the hair is not long enough to make it all the way to the end of a lock. Okay, so that's me showing kind of with pulling it out with your thumb makes it do. And then literally you take a piece, stick your thumb through it, and then keep wrapping as if you hadn't done anything. I usually wrap it, I think, like 2 more times before I pull my thumb out of that space. And that's just what kind of gives it that, like, I don't know, that kind of bubbly, distressed type look all the way throughout. So I do that thumb thing all the way down to the end. Alright, so right here, one thing that I do that I know a lot of people do to secure the ends, I take nail glue and I put it like above where the end of it is, because I usually wrap that last strand back up the lock, and that's kind of what really secures it. And that glue will keep it from unraveling like later on. Alright, so I was really tired. I think it was like 2, almost 3 in the morning. But this is the last one, and I'm just showing you again. Just take the latch hook, pull one end through, make it shorter, obviously, and then start wrapping. I start doing the thumb pull thing basically like right when I start, so that it'll be pretty consistent throughout. I don't really like how it looks when people just start wrapping like straight and then they don't start doing the thumb thing until like a few inches down. I like for it to look like that all the way. Near the end, I was trying not to rush, but I really wanted to be done, so I was trying to work quickly. So this is when I was finally done. As you can see, like I just finished, and they're super, like I've got movement. They're not heavy at all. They were super lightweight. And I thought that those curly ends were just really cute. They're extra long. I think on me they came about to my thigh, like mid thigh. And like I just finished, and I can move them however I want, and they weren't hurting. Definitely had missed one of the braids, and I was walking around like that for a day or two before somebody pointed it out to me. So yeah, this is how we're looking. I was super excited.
Okay, so for the details. So first for my entire head, it took between 11 and 13 hours, including like breaks and stuff. So I started at 2 in the afternoon, and then I ended up finishing at about 3 in the morning. So it took a minute. Just because of how kind of small they are and how long they are. I'll show real quick how long they are. So yeah, pretty long. And as far as what hair I used, I believe I used about 3 to 3.5 packs of spring twist hair in the brand RUWA. I'll make sure that I include a picture of that or put that in the description box. But literally, this whole head is only 3 packs of hair. So it's super light, it's not heavy at all, even with it being as long as it is. For the ends, I used, I believe it's Lulutress. I think it's Lulutress, and it's like bohemian. It's either bohemian or water wave. Either way, I will double check and put that in the description. But yeah, literally, so in total, that's 4 packs of hair. Literally so light. It's not a whole bunch of hair in my head. So I love them. I love doing faux locs anyway, but this particular set, I don't even usually keep hair in for a long time, but it's been like 2.5 weeks, as you can see. And it's giving very much Lisa Bonet, Denise Huxtable type, and that was kind of what I was looking for. Even though at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna do butterfly locks, and then it ended up just being like distressed. But this is it after 2.5 weeks. If you've ever had faux locs, you know, like having them, the longer that you keep them, like the better that they start to look, the more natural that they start to look. And that's definitely how it went with these. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.
Threw away your love letters. I thought it'd make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I